we did not need Your Bestie at all. Your Christmas ended too good that we don't need. I wasn't even expecting a sequel, honestly.
I was surprised to see that we had Your Bestie coming up. And Your Christmas was not that bad. It's not the best, but it was an enjoyable watch. So definitely we just added to the calendar, like, okay, let's see what they have. In as much as it wasn't something that was not very okay, the best, but it's not like the worst romantic comedy you watch. That's just the interesting part of it.
I think that it's not a bad romantic
Yeah.
film. Like, yeah, I've seen worse. But I feel like Thando's story was done. Like, if you remember from the previous, if you haven't seen our video on Your Christmas, you check out on our channel. That was 2 years ago. So you can definitely see the video up on the channel right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like Thando's story was done 2 years ago. She was this person that blotted out that she has a boyfriend, and now she has to invite that boyfriend over for Christmas for her family. She was just under this pressure of having a partner, and at the same time she was healing from a breakup, a long-term relationship that ended abruptly, and she dated multiple people. And at the end of the show, we saw that kind of like, oh, choose myself, I'm going to love myself, and I don't need a boyfriend. She invited her friends over for Christmas instead of a boyfriend. Like, she was content. But when we got to Your Bestie, the knock on the door at the end, the cliffhanger, the knock on the door was actually her best friend coming back to tell her goodbye. And she started hopping to weddings and not acting like the Thando that we knew at the end of the show.
So another big question on our minds now is that did Thando regress? Because who is this girl now that is now like thirsty for love, if you can use that word? As much as she was just thirsty for one person, but at the same time in weddings you have seen her with these googly eyes that, oh, it be me. So yeah, it seemed like a regression.
Date me and get married.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like a regression, and we not need that. Like, Thando's character has gone through so much development, so much growth that we did not need this film at all for the character. I thought the Your Best would be something about another character entirely, because South Africans like to do things like this. So I thought that was going to be, but it was just there. What do you think about the best friends getting together?
I honestly wanted the best friend to end up with the new lady he's with, because excuse me, we're in 2026. We're no longer in the early 2000s where we are seeing this girl that is so put together, that is about her career, that is goal driven, being the bad guy in movies. I'm sorry, yes, Thando is goal driven, she's a nurse and everything, but at the same time, they call her messy and all of that. And I don't think that it's cute, or all of us should come and regress to being messy. It's just so that we can fit into whatever narrative you have. It's okay to be a career driven woman that knows what she wants.
Not everybody's messy.
Yeah, and has a nice palate for food. Honestly, we are all aspiring to be that way. That's what I think. So I don't know why they are the villain in the past. Everyone is even saying that, okay, this person actually knew what they were doing years ago. They were way ahead of the time. And now that we're in 2026, I don't know why that person is being a villain again.
Yeah, I think that the best friend Charles should have gone ahead with his wedding.
Yeah.
And that would have been better. I don't think it was necessary. I even thought Thando was going to fall in love with the taxi driver that took them on this tour and all of that, because they seemed like they had good chemistry, honestly, compared to the other
I don't think they had good chemistry.
Not perfect, but we've seen people that Thando has been with that, her best friend's new man. She dated that man. She dated a 19-year-old boy. Like, Thando has dated a lot of people. So
terrible taste.
So if you're saying Ocean taxi driver, I would have not been shocked. It would have been okay, in my opinion. But then it just had, or she had just ended up alone again, and she'll find love when she needs love, or when it's necessary to find love. But this, I love him, and you're suddenly realizing that you love your best friend. Although in the first season, I think it was already there that these friends that live together, there's something that the boy likes out. There's this yearning there. But I don't remember it clearly, but at the same time, why not just let it be? Most people fall in love.
I think that they would have ended up together. Like, I mean, Thando's best friend and his new girl, and Thando should just learn. But what was not the point of the movie again? That's another one. So happy for them. Another thing I would just say is big ups to South Africans. They always spotlight. I don't know how to say this without sounding offensive, but I just like how South Africans always do it in a way that, okay, our protagonists, they don't have to be these picture perfect people that it's not to any beauty standard, that like any beauty standard you have set for yourself and your family members, that is for you. When South Africans want to cast somebody, they cast realistic people that are around them, that they know. It can be your neighbor next door, it can be your co-worker, people that they can relate to. You don't have to go to any gym to fit any aesthetics. I think Nigeria don't have this.
I think
Yeah.
Nigerians behave like Americans. Yeah, like they
Yes,
cast
they
picture
have.
perfect people.
Yeah, they have to
I think
cast
the
picture
British
perfect
don't
people.
do that. They do people that you
Yes.
see every day on your streets. That's why
Yeah.
people they cast in their movies and
Yeah.
TV shows. So
That's something I really love about South Africans. Like, okay, and they don't even make it like about your body type or anything. They make it about the story, your love, period. That's what happened here with Thando
Charles.
and Charles is a regular South African man that you see every day, and also Thando. So it just happens. Like, okay, you fall in love, move on. No stupid beauty standards. It doesn't concern us. If you like, watch. If you like, not watch it. That you sabi.
Yeah, and it felt like another reason why they made this film was because they just gonna give us a feel of because there were really good locations here of what it would be like to travel
Yes.
to these locations, and I loved it.
The location was amazing. At the point when I was watching, I was like, I didn't just want to show us this beautiful location. Okay, sold. Definitely, I'll put on my calendar. That's what I just said. Oh,
Another reason, like one other thing I will applaud Americans for is their picture quality. You know that they're using really good gear and all the
yeah.
editing quality. Everything is just picture perfect and it's just beautiful. The only downside I have with this film, or have two downsides to the film. Do you have any?
I just feel like there was no need for the movie.
There's only for the movie. Plus, I feel like the friends, the comic relief, necessary.
Okay. Yeah.
And secondly, I think one of the reasons why people really enjoyed the sequel, the prequel, is because we got to see the family and we connected with them. Her father wanted to make an ice cream truck,
Yeah.
then her mother, but this time was just really Thando with her best friend and just one person. So I think the family part of it used to make the show really interesting and even more funnier. And her best friend coming along. If tell her mother and her brother now, I will understand more.
Also, another thing I will also give off my hat off for them is that I watch a lot of South African romantic comedies, and in as much as you know the story so well, which happens a lot of rom coms, it's not a ride that you'll be grating your teeth for. Like this movie, I can turn it on as background noise as you walk on Saturday. So I don't hate it. I don't love it either. So that's why I'll give it 3 stars.
I'll give it three as well. It's not bad. It could have been improvement, but it's really not bad. So tell us what you think about Thando. Do you think this film was just a character regression for her, or do you love the fact that her and her best friend got together?
Yeah, let's know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to We Are Binge-Watching. Goodbye.
Bye.